Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
What's up, everybody out there doing today? It's your boy, Coach Lee. Happy hump day to everybody. Wednesday night, you know what that means. Time for some O.T.S.B.S. show. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us as always. Before we get started, got to bring my man up from the Northeast, fella Cowboy brother. What's happening, too? How you doing tonight?
What up, man? It's up day, Wednesday. Hope everybody's getting to it, man. We are too. Come tune in.
Man.
How you
Long
doing?
day, short day?
Long day. Long rainy day up here in New England. Towards the afternoon, end of the night, you know, this is what we're dealing with. Winds, rain. Put on some Netflix.
Netflix and chill.
What's going on, Chris, man? We got Unk in the building. Fire signs, man. We got to let it out, Unk. We got to let it out. Yo, fellas, what's going on? Little dude, LOL, wow. Yo, fellas, what's going on with you, man? Good to see y'all over here tonight. But
no doubt.
Somebody was eating some Beanie Macs, didn't give us none. I think 7 equals 21, but he finally in the building, man. And he got on this dirty hat. Need to go wash it.
We don't want to hear that nonsense. I'm in the building.
Oh, yeah, you in the building.
Lavender red.
What happened to what? What's the word? Y'all can hear me?
I see you. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Good. You know, I'm just chilling, man. Cool. You know what I mean? Don't do me a favor. Don't spoil the Celtics score for me. I'm watching on DVR. I'm a little behind.
I'm not spoiling anything, man. They're gonna spoil themselves.
Man, here we go.
What? Ain't they still number one?
Something like that. I'm crushing it. You know how we do.
We got that.
Well, we're talking basketball tonight, right off the bat. So we might as well roll right into our first segment for tonight.
Let's get
Got a
it.
question for you. Is my man Luka overrated?
Let's
see a lot of
we can cut right to the graphic right now. Let's get right to it. Where the emoji
at? How you feel about that when you hear that?
Definitely got something.
Look, man, like I get why people are saying it. I get it. I understand. They saying it because like the world's always waiting for the next great thing, and right now, it's looking like it's him. I mean, like for example, everybody they want him to be. He's the next Braun. He's the next best thing since Braun, since like whoever's the best player in the league at the moment. He's the next one. He's next up. The problem is that right now, as good as he is, he's probably still not better than Giannis, and he's probably still not better than Tatum, and he's probably still not overall better than KD. So when he gets the love that he gets, the overall hype that he's getting, it's gonna piss the fan bases of those type of players off, you know. But look, the kid's special, man. Like there's no doubt that he's special. If you want to say he's overrated, only in the sense that if the only people overrating him are the ones saying that he's already surpass guys like that. That he's already the best player in the league. Fine. That group of people is overrating him. But for what he's doing, the kids, come on, man. He's a monster. He's a monster.
Scared.
Well, just so y'all know, right now, according to the Vegas odds, he's barely the favorite right now over Tatum.
For what? For MVP?
Yep.
Here's the problem. If he wins it, that'll be unprecedented because his record's not going to be better than the Celtics.
No.
In fact, as of right now, he's a play-in game.
Yes.
He's not even in the actual playoffs right now.
500 right now.
While Tatum got his team with the best record in the league. So it's cute to have him above Tatum right now, but it's not realistic long term.
So it's interesting. I don't disagree with anything you said, but you named Giannis, you named Tatum, you named KD.
Yeah.
All three of those guys got all four inside of them.
Yeah.
And I think that hurts him the most. And I hope Mark Cuban doesn't ruin his career or do him like he did Dirk, where he just keep putting the recycled players around him and not finding that right mix.
I trust Mark Cuban to take care of the situation.
My concern is Luka. I don't think he's going to be as loyal as Dirk will.
No, he won't, which is why I know Mark will make sure that he doesn't mess it up the way he did with Dirk a little bit.
Viable player. Love Jason Tatum. Love his game. But as much I want to say, there's a couple people that's viable in different ways in Boston. Overall, Jason Tatum is the best player. But I'll say that. Luka should be a top MVP on MVP voting. He's in the market. If he's not playing, what's his team really doing?
That's fine, as long as you were one of the guys who said the same thing for Russell back when he was carrying the Thunder.
I'm a Russell guy.
All right, as long as you was making the same case back then, then I ain't mad at you.
It goes to the MVP, the way they shaking now. You said best record in the league, which in most cases would be like that. But then you mentioned Russ, and you know what C-Day was. You know what I'm saying?
They ended up being 4, right?
You know what I'm saying? I think they was probably
4
like
6. It was between 4 and 6. Yeah.
So it's kind of like the way the NBA wants to plot it at. Now I feel like it's an international outburst right now, so I feel like the NBA does want to give it to an international guy. I do want Tatum to keep up and potentially overjump him because you know what I'm saying. We need the MVP back in America. With no disrespect to the international players that have been balling, but I feel like the American basketball players need to start taking charge back of the NBA.
They get their asses in the gym, start working on the fundamentals.
Exactly. Work on your stuff, man. Work on your craft.
Especially when you got Giannis and Luka talking about it's easier to score here than it was when they was back home.
Yes, sir. This is a great call right here. Overrated? No, not the greatest, but look at his stats. He's averaging over 30. Jason Tatum has a sidekick by the name of Jalen Brown, averaging 20+ a game.
Understood, but look, you can't pick your teammates unless you're Braun. Tatum doing what he's doing, and he's doing it all over the board too. And here's the real reason. He plays defense. Luka don't sniff anybody on defense, which I understand because they got him doing everything offensively, but the facts are the facts. He don't defend anybody.
The league in steals right now.
Yeah. So is Russie. Russie don't defend a soul. It's easy to gamble.
But it takes effort to do that.
That's true.
So the thing I look at with Luke is, what is he adding to his game? He still take those long ass 3-pointers that drive me crazy.
Yeah, those are stress related though. He's doing so much that sometimes he got to settle for a jumper.
But the part of his game that he worked on that I'm loving right now is his post-up game. He's throwback in that area. He's punishing other point guards in the paint. And his game is looking mighty crispy down there. But I just thought it was interesting because I've seen it in the group. I've had it in casual conversation with people. There's like Luka overrated. I'm like, well, you can't blame him for that. You still can't acknowledge. I had a set of coworkers his rookie year. Sometimes you like, I'm not a biased sports fan for my local teams. We trash. I'm gonna call it like I see it. But sometimes if you see something and it's the eye test and somebody's got it, you're gonna know it when you see it.
Yeah.
And all of my coworkers, when Luka rookie year, I noticed right away. I'm like, that guy's fundamentally sound. And he doesn't look like or play like a rookie. Then I start finding out, I know he's been playing since he was 15 professionally. Yada, yada, yada. But now, all three of those guys, they're like Luka the truth. So you can't understand, you want to get in that situation where it's like, get off my lawn type of person.
Yeah.
It's all about the old days. But when you start looking at some of the records that he's coming through and he's breaking, he's up there with the names of obviously LeBron, Westbrook, but he's up there with Jordan, Oscar Robertson, Wilt Chamberlain. He's up there. He's got around some goats.
Yeah, he's got 20 40-point games in what 200. I think it's 256 regular season games. He's got 20 40-point games. Dirk had that his entire 1,500 or whatever many career game. Like it's crazy. Look, and for everybody in the chat saying all this stuff about Tatum got a better team. I am not arguing with y'all. My MVP pick for the year was Luka. I have been saying that he's probably the MVP, but that's the thing. When I say that, when I'm arguing that, and when you're arguing that, we're arguing with history because historically it goes to the best player on the best team. It doesn't matter who he's playing with for whatever reason. Historically, the award goes to the best player on the best team. So I understand what y'all saying. You're preaching to the choir. I feel the same way, but historically, that's who we're arguing with. We're arguing with history, not.
I mean, you argue with this. That's old history because
it's not that old though.
It is old.
It's only it broken like one.
It rocks the boat because Jokic just won in 2 years. Where was them at 2 years in a row? It jiggles. It juggles.
They were one of the better teams in the league. What do you mean?
It juggles. This year it could be Tatum.
What I'm saying is they've been at least one of the better teams in the league. They've been a 4 better seed every time he won it.
Who?
The Denver. You act like Denver's been an 8 seed.
They wasn't a 4 seed last year.
What were they?
Not a 4 seed.
We'll see. So we'll see where they.
What? 5th, 6th?
In the heavy West. I mean, I guess. He's not even okay, but he's not even that. So that's
Jokic is carrying
but he's not even that
heavy utility though. Jokic is over there with nobody last year.
He was a 3 last year.
I don't disagree with the
Jason.
So a 3 seed last year. What about the year before when he won it?
Year before, was that 2021, right? 2020. 2020, they were 3 also.
Yeah, see, what are you talking about, too? They were a top 3 team in the West both times he won it.
He won it off. He wasn't first. He wasn't the best team in the
league.
He's
one of the better teams. Like
the best team in the league.
I'm not saying it's only the best team. I'm saying he's
carried the load. PER. He carried the load.
Look, Luka's not even. He's 10th seed, bro. Stop.
No, Luka is 10th seed, but guess what?
10.
He's
not
giving,
3.
He's consistently doing it year by year. There's no.
It's not a year by year award. It's not a year by year award. It's a this year award.
He did last year. Jason Tatum, we was rocking the boat, and then what happened? He gets hurt. Unfortunately, it was different for him. But Luka, in terms of the trajectory last year, got Dallas far. The Celtics were in that mode when the playoffs started.
I'm sorry.
We get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Dallas
was 6 last year. My bad.
6, yeah,
exactly. Joker was 6. Like so. At the end of the day, it's about 1 year utility. Second year could be the team state with Jason Tatum. It could be Luka ascending and just doing it the international way. The MVP is never going to be stalled on just one thing anymore. This ain't the Michael Jordan, Shaq days, Tim Duncan. It's not going to happen like that. Now,
well, your sample size is 2 years of a player who was dominating, just like Luka is, but at least in a playoff hunt in the West. Like Luka's a 10 seed right now, bro. He's not. It's not on the table right now.
He's a 10 seed right now. Absolutely, he's a 10 seed. Absolutely, right now he's in 10 seed. Absolutely, but hey, they put him first. I don't pay attention to those ladders and rankings. You know what I'm saying? You know the top guys in the league that's being vouched right now, and like you said, at the end of the day, he's on that list. You guy in the green is on that list. There's a lot of people on that list. At the end of the day, you still got to separate yourself from the pack at some point. Let's see if Jason Tatum, who we've asked to do it, let's see if he can do it this year. And if he can do it, of course he deserves the MVP.
Do what?
Do what you mean? Do what? He got. I think y'all believe Jason Tatum has nothing else to improve on in this game.
No, well, I'm asking you, what does he have to do right now from how he's playing right now? What's he have to do differently?
What you mean? He has to sustain that. He has to stay healthy, and not only stay healthy, but he has to the whole 82 plus the finals plus everything else come through.
Don't.
And before he does, yes, he does.
Come out.
Let's get to the NBA finals right now.
I'm sorry. Is this a playoff award or is it a regular season award? Stop, bro.
He's playing with the likes of.
It's a regular season award. It's a regular season award.
You got Jalen Brown. You got all these other guys. Plus, Robert Williams is going to come back. Robert Williams is going to be coming back on that team. Come on, Will. Their defensive stats are crazy, bro.
You done? It's a regular season award. That's it. Bottom line. You talk about playoffs, bro.
Playoffs.
You talk about playoffs.
Yeah, I'm talking about playoffs.
It's a regular season award.
You want to talk about playoffs?
I don't care why, because it's irrelevant.
If Jason Tatum would have handled his business last year, he would be on top of the ladder this year.
Last year?
No. What happens last
year?
It has nothing to do with it, bro.
He handled his business in the finals. He didn't handle his business in the finals, so that's why Luke is ahead of him right now. A 10th seeder. That's why.
Crazy. That's nonsense.
That's why.
That's nonsense.
That's not nonsense.
You literally just made up a whole criteria.
No, I did not. Because because the league is telling Luka the things that they're saying Luka can't do, he did last year.
So what?
He did last year.
So what?
And he's doing it again this year.
It's not about him. It's about what other people are doing as well. Nah, look, bottom line, last year had nothing to do with the award. It's a yearly award. It's year by year. It's yearly award. It's yearly. Yearly award. They have a whole for the time period that you're talking about, the playoffs. They have a whole separate MVP for that. A whole finals MVP for that.
And we can have a whole argument about that MVP because that doesn't make sense in most cases.
Why?
If we want to get to it, my point exactly.
What are you talking about?
My point exactly. My point exactly. Because the NBA Finals MVP award is an entertainment award. It's nothing compared.
It's the highest performer for the
MVP.
It's the highest performer for the MVP.
Holds something. It holds weight. It doesn't matter if Luke is a 10th seeder. We see Russell Westbrook win it with damn near a HC team, averaging a triple-double.
He averaged triple-double. He went bananas.
Exactly. So if Luka goes bananas, because it's a 10th seeder doesn't mean he deserves MVP. I don't get it.
10th seed? He wasn't a 10th seeder, Russell.
I'm saying in general, if he's a 10th seeder and he's picking up these numbers and week by week, he's on the ladder, this little Kia ladder that they go by.
Look, you're doing ifs and buts, bro.
No,
I'm not doing ifs and buts, bro.
It's a Kia ladder. We know these votes and we know
right now.
Go by these dumb
right now.
These dumb statistics
right now.
Every week.
Right now, my man's a 10th seed. I don't want to hear it.
And he's number one on the MVP ladder.
That's cool because he started off ahead because he's playing by himself. I get that. He's not going to stay there.
He's playing by himself.
If he
playing by himself.
Okay, well, so that's the point. If he remains at this pace, same stats, but same record, like if he stays in the 10th seed, he's out of there. He's not going to get it.
Mike Jordan was still in MVPs and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson ran the NBA. Come on,
cool. That's not even relevant to this conversation.
Is he on the trajectory of being a great?
Of course he is. He's great now.
Absolutely is.
He's great. He can put the basketball down and never play another day in his life, and he'd be one of the greatest I've ever seen do it because of the way he plays the game.
Yeah, I'm paying Luke over Ja. Definitely paying Luke over Ja.
That's hard for me too because Ja's my favorite player. But
mine too. Ja's my guy too.
But I
gotta stop jumping so much.
He reminds me of D Rose.
So much like Rose.
Close to the game. I'm knees gonna be able to take that.
He's like Rose and Iverson's body, but like a little.
I'm looking at playoff stats last year. I know this is this year,
Mm-hmm.
but he averaged 31.7, which
Mm-hmm.
is the same amount that Giannis averaged.
Mm-hmm.
9.8 rebounds a game, 6.4 assists, 1.8 steals.
He's a baller. The kid's filthy.
He just needs some help.
Yeah. Here's the other problem, though. I'm not saying he would have been like a great help, but like it's a little weird. Kristaps Porzingis leaves and starts playing way better with the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, he's ball dominant.
Luka's the type of player that, like I said before, not today, but I've said it in previous podcasts, it takes a very specific type of player to put next to him. So all of this, he doesn't have a team stuff. All right, well, I'll give you that for like about, I'm giving you, this is the year that, this was the last year where that was supposed to be a problem, because this is the last year where they should be salary cap strapped like that. Moving forward, they should have the ability to make some moves. And by all means, people should be lining up to play with the great Luka. If they don't, that's gonna be telling, and that's gonna, and he's eventually gonna lose that excuse of not having a team. This the way Iverson lost that excuse. Like you only get that excuse for so long before people go, well, people don't want to play with him. That's why you don't have teammates. So we'll see. I love the kid though. Look, when he was coming up, I was a hater. I was like, nah, I never believe in these Euro players. I never believed that. I don't buy it. And then, like the first game I saw him, I was like, never mind. I was dead wrong. First game, I was like, yo, that kid, he's something else. I didn't think that his handle would transfer. I didn't think he'd be able to make the moves with his foot speed. I thought he was going to be too slow. And he is busting everyone's ass at the speed of Kyle Anderson. It's unbelievable.
Hey man, at the end of the day, man, the Kristaps thing, man, it was kind of bad on both sides anyway, player and team. I mean, you don't want to hold on to somebody that's not giving you production and all that. And you can say what you want about Luka, but I feel like Kristaps, the whole injury thing, the whole rehab thing, the whole person,
that's what did him in here.
Took him away. And I mean, some players need. I mean, it's like, is the team going to give you that much time? No. In most senses, no. But then all of a sudden, now Kristaps in his bag again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it was a wish for Dallas. And I agree with that. And
here's
over there to play with him, man.
Here's something to throw out there. You know, it kind of came out a little bit over this past summer, I think. You know, it was a lot. I think part of it too is how I've never been a Carlisle fan. I still say he came here and he won the championship with Avery Johnson's team.
I can see
but
it.
It was a reason why free agents didn't want to come here during that tenure, and I think he was a big part of it.
Really?
You know,
interesting.
He and Rondo clashed when he got here.
Well,
he and J. Kidd clashed.
Rondo will fight with a lamppost. I love Rondo, but I did the whole Rondo thing as a Celtics fan. Rondo will fight a shadow if it gets in the way.
That's true.
I'm gonna be real.
But Kid's a little different though. Kid not so much.
He tried to.
That's
Kid probably went to.
Is it the coach? Is it the person up top?
Well,
and we have our judgment about Cuban. It might be Mark Cuban
because everybody else has been changed.
It might be Mark Cuban, and I'm not saying it's Mark, but it could be him. He's like, how do you in the market?
I'm gonna need more evidence. I'm such a big Mark Cuban fan. I'm gonna need more evidence, man.
I need more evidence too. But it's like, okay, you had Dirk. At that time, you had Dirk and Whiskey. Like Dirk's whole DNA is like soft. So at the same time, it's like Dirk's he plays a good enough game for people to want to come play with him. Why do I want to come play with Dirk? And then at the end of the day, some veterans were like,
maybe because it's soft though.
No, maybe, but I think Cuban has more to do with this because you got two greats. Now you got one great from the internationals, from the international waves. Then you got another guy now, and they're both terrific. And nobody wants to come play with them, but some OGs like Vince Carter and Jason Terry and them. There's got to be more to this story.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I love him. I love him everywhere.
I've seen Shark Tank. No, that's what I'm saying. Mark is an all-around good guy.
Yeah,
but even a good guy has an indifference somewhere.
I do think sometimes he struggles to separate himself from the team. like as the owner. Like he be in there working out with them. He be like down at the practices and stuff like that. Which on some levels that seems like cool, as cool. He doesn't feel like he's above us. But on other levels, you start wondering like how involved are you? Like,
and I'm still not sold after that little thing that happened a couple years ago with him and the workers and the employees.
Yeah.
And that got kind of swept under the rug. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at stuff like that, man. And I'm not disrespecting Mark Cuban, but hey, man.
Yeah.
When you come around, man, and you see stuff like this, man, from Luka being overrated to potentially me saying that Mark Cuban has the ultimate play and why Dallas is not getting somebody, it is some absolute bull.
Mark Cuban, the next Jerry Jones. Man, please don't say that.
Oh, man.
I'm saying, I mean.
That's not really a bad thing all the way.
I'm saying he probably needs to be more like Jerry Jones. That's what
Maybe.
I was about to get to that too. No, boy, it kind of connects to Jerry because I was about to mention Jerry. Like, damn, Jerry over here. Jerry can get players. Not all the players he wants, but some players.
I wonder how those dinners go because you know they got to eat dinner together multiple times. They in the same state.
When they eat dinner in a couple of weeks, holiday party. You know how that get down.
I really wonder how those meals go between those two. Let it be a fly on the wall.
That's a good point. A lot of players are afraid to play for other teams because of the city that they're playing in.
Okay, so Texas, so that has to connect with San Antonio and Houston as well, and look at their rosters throughout history, and probably that's tough.
Yeah, it is.
It is raining whole cats and dogs outside my house right now.
Yes, it is, man.
It's crazy out there.
We're gonna slide up into this first break for the night.
Yes,
we'll be back about 15-20. Hold on to your butts.
Hey guys, it's your girl Tamara Moore, former WNBA guard and current head coach at Masabi Range College. I want to give a big shout out to STWF Media, the big brand, for showing love and always being about those good sports. Make sure you guys show them love. You and your community can join them every week to talk about sports. Shouts out to them and make sure you check them out.
So we're back at it like we're mad at it. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Welcome to the O.T.S.B.S show. Segment number 2. We've got this one, we're going to call it preferential treatments. This involves one NFL great, Brett Favre, and his recent run-in with the feds and the lawsuit that they have. He's actually filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit in the Mississippi welfare fraud case. Out of line. I'm thinking the nerve, the audacity. What's going on here, fellas?
Here, look. I look at it like this. First of all, you don't get to where Brett Favre got to in his career in life without thinking that you larger than life itself. So he obviously his head too big for most hats. Is what I'm saying.
Yo, no Vikings again.
This is the pick with the Crocs all over again. Now we're gonna stop. Look, all I know is this. Like, I think, actually, kind of think on like low key, he's gonna have kind of a valid argument because he was involved, but that shit went to the top. Like that's like the government. If the government official doesn't help him do that, like this is not even a question that this doesn't happen. He's not even allowed to do it. And he did pay a fine already. He paid the hefty fine back already, which, you know, is normally all the people at the top have to pay. He's probably just trying to, I don't know, avoid jail time or something. Maybe he's trying to.
I think he's poking a bear because in all actuality, he should be facing some jail time. Even though sometimes in the court of law, you can't claim ignorance all the time. And now, granted, he paid back the $1.1 million that he should have gotten in late 2021. So the state is trying to get back $228,000 worth of interest. That's what he's fighting. That's what he's fighting for. I'm like, let it go, bro.
Yeah, you gotta let that burn, Usher. You gotta let that burn. He's crazy.
Well, you definitely
That's
Brett
crazy.
tripping, man.
He's tripping.
Brett probably got something up his sleeve, man. Hey, we follow this motion. I'm the king of Mississippi. If they don't, I'm ratting everybody out. Everybody gonna do this time with me. I think that's what Brett's on, man. Because this out of here, man. And man, this dude here.
We ain't seen the type of confidence since training day, man. That's crazy.
Oh man.
He was like, he said, "I'll put one on every one of you motherfuckers." Like that's what Brett's on right now. Like he crazy, man. Them Russians about to roll up.
He got nothing on me.
He's
So,
wildin'.
If I was in that situation, I wouldn't know. Like I stated, I'd probably just cut the check, leave it alone, because he's already got a huge outcry. He don't have much support in regards to that, because a lot of people are already saying that he was able pretty much to just walk away.
You know what the problem with cutting the check is, though?
What's that?
Cutting the check is basically being like,
oh,
yeah, I'm guilty. I blew it. I'm sorry.
Right, exactly. He ain't trying to pudge, man. He ain't trying to pudge.
Hard place.
Impossible.
So he know he gonna pay. What he gonna try to do is run it up and just like run up his approval rating by being like, nah, I didn't do this. So that all the loyal fans that he has will stay loyal with him. Like, nah, Brett didn't do that. Like
he got tired of fighting and he just said, here's the money.
He settled because he got a life to live. Like he want to get on his John Deere and his Wranglers, man. Like let him go.
He needs to make an appearance at one of these Green Bay games one of these days. It will help his stock out a little bit in this case. Brett's attorney is basically saying that he had no wrongdoing, he had nothing to do with this.
The text messages.
He had no control. Yeah, no control what's going on welfare wise.
The absolute nerve. Hey yo, and he'll still get a better statue than Sean Taylor.
Yeah. That's some bullshit.
Yes, that's some bullshit.
That's definitely some bull. You know, as we watched yesterday, you know, Sean Taylor's statue is not very not getting very good
not very Sean Taylor like.
Nah. Looks like Dan Smith.
What is it? Nike jersey and Reebok pants?
Yeah.
Can't even
My man can't even get it.
It's like a last minute suggestion.
That says it all. Yeah, I don't understand how you gonna pretend like the text ain't his. That's why it's crazy. That's why it's kind of like the balls, man. Like that. This is how you throw touchdowns with like 0.2 seconds on the clock. Like that's you gotta have the cojones, man. Like it's not.
His lawyer said Mr. Ford never had any control over how Mississippi spent its welfare fund. He never made any misrepresentations to anyone. We believe that after the court reviews our motion, this case will be dismissed. The text messages, dog. Come on, man. Well, he's pretty much asking. I'm not gonna get in trouble for this. That's because you were conscious of what's going on. Yeah. You put in $1.1 million in your pocket, and then you get another $5 million donated, to your daughter's school. So you really on the hook for $6.1 million.
Yeah. What I don't understand is like why did he think during this whole thing, like, yo, also on the side, I'm gonna get like did the governor or whoever the dude was like, yo, Ian and Brett, and I'm gonna get you 1.6 or 1.5 just for you. Yep. Just for you. Just for you for doing this. Like what? I'd have been like, yo, they're gonna find us, bro. Like if two call me with that. If Took called me with that play, I'm like, yo, Took, man, we're gonna have to read into that a little more, bro. Like, I don't know if we're gonna
yo, bro.
If I'm not mistaken, he got that money to do a appearance that he didn't do or something, right?
Yes, he skipped on a few of those.
Yeah, it was like 3 or 4. Yeah, it was like it's a couple of them, bro.
He started phones ringing at 7 in the morning, like Mr. Favre, you coming? He's rejecting calls.
Nigga cracked another beer, hopped on the John Deere.
Like, damn, man, Aaron got another MVP. Damn.
Yeah, I gotta mow my lawn again.
That's a valid point. He used part of that money to pay for top-notch lawyers. You get what you pay for. That's true. And like we were talking, I think we were talking last night behind, pre-show about a lot of these people get off because they have resources available to them.
Oh yeah.
And it's a shitty justice system, but that's the way it's set up. And here's the thing: it's gonna keep being the way it is, as long as we keep voting for the same MFers in there over and over again. But I digress. I don't want it to turn into a political show.
I mean,
I get on my soapbox.
It's kind of hard not to. This one is.
This one is.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally with a politician that he did it with. So like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's like they
pleaded guilty.
Getting money together, man.
He pleaded guilty.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Whatever they do to the politician, like something got to happen to Brett. If they don't bury the politician, though, then I don't know how you bury Brett. Brett's a smaller piece of that than the politician was.
That's true. That's true. Because the politician was the main guy.
Yeah, he's the inside guy. He's the inside man. Like this doesn't even happen without him.
He just got caught this time.
Yeah.
So they say 5 of the 6 have pleaded guilty. The 6th person was referred to a program that offers the opportunity to avoid criminal prosecution.
And then Brett was like, I like that guy's plan.
As of now, there's no indication of the investigation.
I have what he's having. The guy who's not pleading guilty, I want what's on his plate.
The fact that he's not a subject in the case at all, and all this is going on right now.
Not yet. Because the main guy, he's cooperating with the FBI and federal prosecutors.
Brett,
he's trying to get his time knocked down, son. So he been snitch.
Yeah, but he also got like 5 or 10 signed Brett Favre footballs in his office that he gonna sell when he get out. So he don't want to turn on that man.
That's true. That's a valid point. He's like, hey man, I did it for you, Brett.
Yeah,
man, I'm selling these anyway. Man, I'm a rat. He'll probably still keep them.
It's gonna be crazy, man. I do want to see what they. I want to see what they give to that main guy, though. I really do. He better do some time. He gotta do 5 to 10, right? At least
2 to 5.
Yeah, that's probably what it ended up being. 2 to 5, 2 to 5, 18 months with good time. Like it's bad, man. Like it's bad how it's bad, man. The system's fucked up.
Well, we all in agreement though that he should face something. He shouldn't just be allowed to just walk away scot-free.
No,
but if it was any one of us, they throw asses under the jail.
Under the jail.
Well, we done. You won't even see me. I wouldn't even be able to do one more show. That's the sad reality of it, man. But hey, Brett, we know you full of crap.
Yep.
Green Bay smell like molded cheese right now, and unfortunately, from the state of Wisconsin and Mississippi, it is some straight up bull.
I'm so
right now. Aaron Rodgers is stinking. Brett Favre is stinking.
It's a whole bag of
They to the stinkies.
Boo-boo.
You know what I'm saying?
Moldy and green.
Moldy and green. Bringing Jordan Love.
It's that Munster cheese.
Yes, sir.
And actually, I'll be real pissed if I was a Mississippi, what they call Mississippians, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
They got no water pretty much in Jackson. And they just throwing around.
Isn't Jackson on like Flint level with the water?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
They still ain't got no water over there?
They still ain't got no water.
It's all bottled. Everything they drink is bottled.
Jackson State.
Shipped in with the price run up.
They blessed they had Prime, man. You know, Prime don't play. Prime probably ordering by the boat. You know, it's sad situation, man.
All they can drink is Poland Spring, which is just some dude in Maine with his faucet on.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we're going to take our last break for the day. We'll be back in about 15-20. Y'all hold on tight to your butts.
What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF, the media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who that nation?
Welcome back to the O.T.S.B.S show. It's your boy, Coach Lee. We got Trill Will, and my man, too, hanging out tonight, doing our thing. So, tonight's kind of got like a almost a criminal vibe. You know, we talked about Luke at the beginning. Talked about crooked ass Brett. We got one more that's hot off the presses today. Very disturbing.
Well, your cousin.
No.
Your cousin, man. Watch. Yes, story.
Yeah, I'm scared now. Come on.
Yeah.
My family be wilding.
No, not your real cousin. Not your real cousin.
No.
Your family members are crazy enough to do this.
I'll tell you when I hear the story.
So this one is called Caught Up, and this involves one Jalen Kidner, son of John Kidner. He was arrested for possession of child pornography today.
Oh, come on, man. Ain't nobody in my family going this route. Yeah, just, throw him under the jail.
Hey, guess what? Hold on. That's not even the crazy part of the story.
What is?
Guess what college he's at?
Where? Oh, no.
Hold on. The everlasting story with Florida Gator getting arrested, getting in trouble for something. It's always, man. Oh, my God, man.
Hey, look. There's two things my Gators know how to do is win and get arrested. I promise you that.
Yeah, man. The Gainesville Police Department via TMZ says it executed a search warrant on Wednesday at Kidner's Florida residence when it received a tip that a Discord user had distributed an image of a child sexual abuse material through the social media messaging platform. According to cops, the investigation revealed that an account belonging to Kidner had an additional image, making 2 total, had actually been distributed from. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bad look.
2, and when they went in and busted him, he had 3 additional images on his phone or in his possession.
I don't understand these people.
So he got 2 counts of distribution of child exploitation material and 3 counts of possession of child pornography a short time later. So my question is, I am not by any means discounting what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're a dirty dude, but he's 19. Was it somebody that he went to high school with? Somebody that's underage?
Yeah. Is he grooming?
Yeah.
Could be grooming, which is still bad, but not quite the same.
Oh, he's in that mentality,
Yeah.
I'm just out of school, I'm still coming. No, grown ass dude now.
Yeah. At least you should know that you are. Yeah. Look, this is always a touchy ass subject. Not no pun intended. Ew. It's always a messed up subject because, like, it's kids, man. Like, you don't, like, they're the most precious and innocent on the planet. Like, we got to protect them, right? But at the same time, like, these people are sick. You got to understand. Like, yeah, some of them are just gross human beings. Some of them are sick, though. And you got to figure out how and which is which. And that man needs some psych evaluation. He definitely needs to do some time in jail for sure. And we need to try to rehab people like this, though. I don't think, I said throw him under the jail at first. That's being colorful. The truth is, as I feel like everybody needs, Florida, man.
Florida be wild.
Yeah, Florida be wild. But, like, look, man, like, something got to give, man. This can't keep happening and we just lock guys up and don't, like, rehab them. Then they get out and do the same stuff. Like, we got to get to the root of the problem. It's just crazy, though. Like, he's 19, man. Like, that's
crazy. It's just crazy how the human mind works in that type of way. It's wild. And there's never going to be a way to, definitely to put him under the jail and all that and have him extra
rehab.
life.
You got to rehab.
All that. But in terms of the overall, like, to prevent more people from getting into the situation, it's rugged because you can't
call it, yeah.
You can't call it, you can't even fix it. You're not even gonna know, like, and then people, it's wild that people really go to this instant, like, dude, you're on a college campus. Hold on, you're on a college campus in Florida.
It's already there.
In Florida. Hold on.
Yeah, it's already there.
In Florida.
You're the quarterback on the team.
And you the son of one of the, like, a one-time really good quarterback.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, yeah. R. Kelly gonna be out in the next 4 years. The crazy thing about it.
Peeing everywhere.
And that's what Will's saying. Like, you know, what it has to be high repercussion for these guys.
Yeah, but like I said, I also think that like rehab and therapy, like it needs to be part of it. We need to get to the root of this problem, like
right?
Because again, the same way I feel about like same sex and all that stuff like that, which is you don't choose who you love or what you like. You don't choose what turns you on. Like it's gross, but to us, but they don't choose what turns them on. We got to figure out what the problem is. Like they need help. They need help. But also they need to be removed from a situation where they can do any more damage. So
we don't know forgiving him because of his age.
Definitely
I would say so young. Here's the other thing too. A lot of these things get the details. A lot of these things get filed under, like you can be considered, like you could have to register as a sex offender if you just take a piss in a park.
Yes.
Like that, and it's too close to a school and you got caught. Now you're a registered sex offender when all you did was take a piss publicly. Like that's so like, and I said they found pictures, but like again, he's fresh out of high school. Maybe these are pictures of just like exes like he messed with last year when he was.
That's what I was saying.
He's not staying out of high school.
I know what I'm saying is like he just got out of high school and like, I mean, maybe he just had like some chicks that he was messing with when he was 17 and they was all underage. So then that was cool. Now it's 2 years later and suddenly that's illegal now because they're not 18.
Two of the photos were, I guess, he said they were legal, but he shared the pictures out.
Which you can't do, right?
Which you can't do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's kind of like...
It's sketchy, man. It's all sketchy.
That's sketchy. That's crazy. That's when you do, and then you go... The number of sex offenders do the things they do because of childhood trauma dealing with them getting...
That's true.
It's facts. It's facts. That's why I said I don't want to just bury them. I want them to get help. I want them to, but again, they gotta want the help, and we gotta give it to them too. Like they gotta get the help. So it's a team effort that has to happen.
I think it's becoming. It's just me, just being optimistic. I think it's occurs less, I guess, than probably 20, 30 years ago, because now kids feel more empowered to talk, especially amongst themselves, to a teacher, whatever case may be. And I think now they feel like they can have a safe space if something happens to them to speak to somebody about it, versus in the past, it was kind of like you didn't know to shut up, be quiet, you don't want to ruin the family, things like that.
I wonder how much that averages out. So yeah, kids are more empowered, but also the opportunities with the internet.
That's a big one.
And that's the thing right there, because it may not be in terms of what we're talking about here, but these kids are wild. Speaking of Coach,
they wild enough.
My teenagers are bugging, man. My teenage kids are tripping, bugging.
Yeah.
That's the internet effect. And that's this era. And it could potentially end up in not them being in the cells, but them being killed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because a lot of this, they don't know half of this stuff that's being approached and given to them. You know what I'm saying? Via the internet. They don't know this. They don't know the study. They don't know, like, it's wild. And a lot of these teenagers in the United States of America in this age of, we'll say 12 to 18, like, oh, man.
It's crazy.
Don't have kids. Don't have children.
We'll see how things play out with it. The details. I'm pretty sure his lawyers are just going to prepare a statement and try to provide a little bit more insight to it. I'm not going to discount it, but my gut is telling me it involves somebody that he probably went to school with in high school.
I'm hoping just for like everyone's sake,
and it's not like some little baby or something like that.
Right, the worst of the worst.
Yeah, the worst of the worst. Because at the end of the year, too, man, Pops got it. The Pops, man, John Kidner is a great man, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, this and his son, and it's like being a parent, man. Just hearing this as a parent, like You're child. You know, you're a child. Like, and somebody had comment about, you know, people experience do this from trauma and all that. Jalen Kidner's gonna have to answer these questions.
The trauma, like Frankie
says, like stuff like that.
GTA.
These
kids are insensitive to things going on. That's why you're hearing about some of these horrible crimes and stuff. Even to the point, I think we talked about Monday, you know, with the young lady that down in Mexico, you know, her friends did that to her. And because a lot of these kids, they see stuff on social media, the fights, no words, hard stuff like that. And they do stuff in the moment without thinking about the consequences and the effect that it's going to have on their lives.
Yep.
That part's heartbroken.
Who's this little dude? LOL. Wow, my man's been on it today.
Shout out to you, man. You need to message the group. We got to see who you are.
Yeah, we need more from you.
Appreciate you, man. I like your inputs, everything you've been put on.
Absolutely.
You know how to debate in the chat. You know how to chill in the chat. You know how to give good comments in the chat, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. But just first time in here, you know.
Yeah, that's why I had to say it. Yeah, because like
man.
I know our other members have been doing their thing, but this is a new guy bringing the work,
bringing that heat.
Hold on, Don DeMarco, the bang bang.
Don DeMarco.
I always just thought of Smack, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Like, yo, and they like, yo, what you saying? I'm like,
Don DeMarco.
I gotta watch Smack, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy.
But yeah, man. Look, hopefully we get some help for that, man. Hopefully we can figure out what the details were, and they're not. Hopefully they won't be so gruesome. But for now, my Gators, man, pulling off some more bull.
Coming out.
Will, that's his first BS call.
Yeah, I mean,
what is the 30 for? We need a 30 for 30 on all this, not the Kidner situation. Maybe
just like Gators. They did a Gators 30 for 30.
But all those guys like Tebow and
the whole squad, man. They literally, they had football Jesus playing with a bunch of criminals. It was crazy.
Man, that's why his conviction was so strong. He's surrounded by that stuff, man.
Yeah, he's just like.
He said, "I try to catch the show whenever I get notification and be pissed when the show is going off."
We make sure you'll get it there. That's for sure.
Tonight,
yes, sir.
Man.
Appreciate you hanging out with us too. Who got shout outs tonight?
Take a shout out, man. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody that came through on this Wednesday, man. You get some hump right now, man. You know, unless you got some hump earlier, get some hump tonight and in your night. Good. You know what I'm saying? Watch some NBA, watch some sports. That's what I'm about to do. You know, I got the parlays in, Wills. You know, I got gas tonight. So, yeah.
Who you got? Who you got running?
Well, I did it before the show, so I'm I did some
bull
bull crap tonight.
Yeah, just like the show. My man Toot did his parlay and was like, "This is some bull."
Yep, I said, "This is some bull tonight." Spaghetti. I'm making some spaghetti tonight.
Oh man, I like to say
GMO baby, GMO baby. I got some
menu
tonight. I got some of that GMO baby. You know,
what I got? I got some.
Man, you know, so I'm about to go. You know, man, listen.
Hey now.
Yeah, some fire.
Shout out to the hold on. Can we talk about that for a second, please? Can we get a couple extra minutes? Anthony, oh my God. Shout out to the 10 females going to protest at the Browns game. Yo, what that? No. This is extra bull crap. Swear to God.
With the lawyer, right?
No. Sean Watson is close for the rest of his life. These girls probably got a ticket for a game for the rest of his life. They probably going to be following him all around. He probably can never chill in quietness with a female ever again.
I mean,
complete crazy.
He better just call up Mike Vick and ask him how it be.
Yeah.
Because they followed that man around. He had Peter all the way up his ass for like 4 years, 4 or 5 years after that. So
where he had to pretty much become a full-time employee for him.
Be real. How many compared to we see a lot of animals. We see a lot of animals, definitely. A lot of dogs.
Mm-hmm.
But how many females and ladies just in the world are just walking around on a daily basis?
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna be watching him. That's gonna be bad. You can't even say to this girl, "Hey, you want a muffin?" Without somebody being in your face taking a picture, like, "Oh, Deshaun did that today." Oh man,
and there's still gonna be a whole flock talking about some. I give him a massage. So
yeah.
No.
Looking for the paycheck.
Yeah, everybody want that. and that's on bonus. But yeah, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Death Star. Oh yeah, the Death Star. I see you, brother.
Crazy,
I see you. That's my guy. I need me a Death Star. I got some chocolate. I'm about to go get down with.
You're about to eat some of that Death Star from you, Frank. All at me.
Yeah, say less. We gotta get some of those. Do a whole show on Death Stars. No, sir. Yeah, man, I'm about to go watch the rest of the Celtic game that everybody already knows what happened. Please don't tell me because I'm only in the third. I'm about to go watch. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the brand. We do it up as usual. Another great show in the books. Kind of our thing.
What we do.
That's how we do it, man. So
hey, shout out to you fellas, man. Shout out to Chris. Lil Dude, LOL. Wow. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Anthony and Frankie. If I missed anybody, my apologies. Y'all all mean something special to us. Okay. Shout out to you.
Oh, yeah, word. Okay. Oh, okay. That's what's up. Okay. Oh, yeah. So he's been part of the brand. He's part of the brand.
Hey,
we ain't even know.
You got t-shirts? We need STFW t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? With the great, nice graphic designs that we have already. And appreciate you with the graphic design in general, man. You rocking it out, man. Every time I see an ad, anything, I'm
absolutely
like, ooh, crazy fire, man. So shout out to you, man.
You've been on the cover, facts.
Oh, hold on.
You've been on the cover.
We ain't the show, Watson. That's some bull crap.
Yeah. I'm glad he's involved, man. Good, yeah, this is what's up.
I see everybody involved, man. Hey, a couple things before we leave, man. Then we get you out of here, man. We got things to do. Coming up this month, of course, you know, our ugly sweater. I gotta get the date on that, man. You know,
I already got mine.
Date on that, man. You know, get your ugly sweaters ready, man. As the month of December's coming by. You know, 2 in, man. And then January. January is very interesting, you know, as yearly, you know, Sports Soccer Friends, you know, goes around, you know, donating to the homeless Martin Luther King Day. Shout out to him. We're gonna get that rocking over here in Massachusetts this year. Me and Will, we're gonna talk about it. You know, we both can't be in attendance. We're gonna try to set up something. So interested. If you are motivated, dedicated in the group, when you see posts, ask for details, man. Maybe you can help. We would love you to help. You know what I'm saying?
Spread the word.
Anything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, word up.
Excellent.
It's time for the Christmas trees to go up. No, it's not.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
So let me see.
Huh?
Let me see Mama's Christmas tree tomorrow then.
Let me get out the basement and everything. I mean, I'm a Christmas baby, man. I love Christmas, man. I'm born.
Your birthday is on Christmas.
My birthday is Christmas Eve. I mean, not Christmas Day.
Really?
Yep. 2:40 in the morning.
That's what's up.
Maybe I can see some cookies this year.
It was funny. They asked my mother if she wanted to go on labor at like 11 on Christmas Eve. She was like, "Nah, I'll wait till like right before Christmas." So then they started, and I took 2 hours to come out. I took my time. Like, yeah, I want to be all the way in Christmas, but yeah, man, Christmas baby.
That's what's up.
Not when you get presents.
Yeah, it's all or nothing, right?
Happy birthday, Christmas. One. Yeah, what you mean? All right, we gonna remember this when your birthday come up.
Right. But yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Make sure y'all tune in with us Sunday morning for the Fantasy Football Inside Show. I think y'all working on something for UFC this weekend.
Yeah, I had to look up the card. I want to see what that's like. I think we might just do it anyway. I'm not sure, but I think we'll probably. I'm going to talk to.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Might as well just do it. I'm going to talk to Jake. It's quick anyway, so we'll see what it's like. I usually like to do it on the better cards, but like I said, we should get it warmed up. It's going to be the first one that I do with them, so I might as well just get one in.
All right, I can't wait to tune in to it, fella.
Absolutely.
Well, appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Much love to everybody. Y'all have a good one. 2 days away from the weekend. Do your thing, player.